For treatment planning systems, a script-based version of INTContour is also available, which will retrieve the image data, perform local de-identification within the script, upload the images with a minimal set of DICOM headers to Karina Cloud, invoke the segmentation algorithm, download the DICOM structure set, re-identify it, and push it back to the TPS used. INTContour includes functionality to be called from a TPS using respective scripting languages from different vendors. INTContour offers two models for users to choose from: local mode and remote mode. Local mode establishes the connection with the local installation of INTContour, and remote mode establishes the connection with Karina Cloud. In order to run INTContour locally on Eclipse, the DICOM node between INTContour and Eclipse must be configured. To do this on INTContour, follow the steps previously described in the INTContour installation video and the section within the user manual. Once the DICOM node has been configured on both sides, test the connection to make sure that it has been established. This will be the nodes that INTContour will push the results to following the segmentation being completed. By selecting the Edit DICOM Info button, you're able to change both the TPS and INTContour DICOM node information within the TPS system to configure the proper connectivity. To begin using INTContour through the TPS, the INTContour scripts need to be installed. Click the Quick Links drop-down menu, then Treatment Planning, and lastly, External Beam Planning. Then, the script for INTContour must be uploaded to the system. This can be done by selecting Tools, then clicking Scripts within the toolbar menu. Within the Location submenu, either System Scripts or Folder can be selected. Once the location has been chosen with the script file provided by Karina Medical within it, it will be able to be selected from the script selection page. Load the patient whose CT or MRI images you wish to segment. The patient imaging series must be loaded prior to running the script, or else the script will return an error. In the top menu bar, click the Tools drop-down menu and then click Scripts. Highlight the script file in the list of scripts and then click Run. A window will appear with information needed to run a segmentation. Choose Local Mode or Remote Mode to start the task. In Remote Mode, users need to input the username and password to log in. In the Select Segmentation Models section, use the checkboxes to select the protocol that you wish to use in the segmentation. You will be able to select as many protocols as you wish, but at least one must be selected before you can click Run. Before clicking the Run button, INTContour recommends testing the DICOM node connection status to avoid errors later in the task execution. Once a protocol has been selected, the Run button will be enabled, and you are able to click on it to begin segmentation. The results will automatically be pushed to your TPS once completed. If the protocol needs to be canceled for any reason during the segmentation process, press the Cancel option and ensure that you cancel the process on the pop-up menu that appears once the button is pressed to confirm this choice. If the proper DICOM node is selected, the results will automatically be imported back into the TPS. However, if a different node is selected, then you'll need to manually import the results from INTContour within the TPS to view them on the patient. To view the segmentations within the TPS, reload the patient within the External Beam Planning and select AI Seg within the All Structure Sets folder. This will allow for all the segmentations generated by INTContour to be visible. Selecting OK will allow for all the segmentations to be seen in the patient study. If any issues occur within the workflow process, as described within the automatic segmentation video tutorial, the results of the workflow can be found within the logs page of INTContour's web server. These logs can be downloaded and sent to the following email, so that the Carina team can assist you with any issues that may arise during the process. For more information regarding the TPS connectivity and workflow process, as well as more administrative setup features, please consult the TPS connectivity chapter within the INTContour user manual.